There is a genre out there that always united metal fans and movie fans, and that's the horror genre. Horror movies have been always a great inspiration for metal bands since the beginning. We literally have a genre called death metal, which is mostly inspired by horror movies, zombies, corpse, putrefaction, and there was a time where the movie industry, the horror movie industry, also loved metal music, incorporate some of the best songs ever written in some of the best movies out there. So today, guys, I want to suggest you 8 movies that I think have some of the best soundtrack in horror movies. So if you like this content, we'll definitely do more in the future. And now let's start. We are in 1987. Horror movies have peaked for a while and metal music is loved more than ever. With this movie, we don't get just one of the best sequels of a classic, but in my opinion, we get also one of the best metal song featured in a horror movie. The movie that I'm talking of is obviously Nightmare 3 Dream Warriors, and the song is Dream Warriors by Dokken. This song here, guys, was written specifically for the movie, and it was included in their 4th album, Back for the Attack. A video of this song was also released, and the cool thing is that it was released in the set of the movie with some of the actors that took part of the movie, like Patricia Arquette and Robert Englund, and it's just a masterpiece. Not only the song, because the song is, I think, is one of the most beautiful songs ever written, but the video, dude. When George Lynch comes out from the wall playing the soul, which in my opinion is probably the best solo ever written. Goosebumps, dudes, goosebumps! I've seen this clip the first time when I bought the DVD. I didn't know what the hell Dokken was, and when I saw it I was like, this is fire. I don't think that there is too many people out there that didn't see the movie or they didn't see the song, but if you're one of those, get the fuck out. What you're doing here? Go and see the movie first, then come back here, okay? Go and see the movie! Only 1 year after, 1988, we have another classic released called The Blob. Remake of the 1958 The Blob, which for me was pretty bad. This movie was a failure at the box office, but it's an absolutely classic if you want some good 80s horror movies with a lot of great practical effects. In the soundtrack of this movie, we have a band that is not really famous out there. The song is called Brave New Love. And the band is called Alien. And this is why also another reason why I love these movies from the time, because it helps me to discover so much hidden gem, and Alien are definitely one of those. I'm trying to find their debut album, which this song is from, which is called Alien. So it's already hard if you write Alien to not just find stuff about the movie, but then the band has also the album titled Alien, so it's even harder, you know. But yeah, anyways, this album is not reprinted anywhere. It's not available anywhere. You can find something on Discogs used, but I don't like Discogs because I don't see the pictures. But I don't understand why there's no label or something that reprinted. I don't get it. It's beautiful. I want it. The band though is still active. That's why I'm pissed, because there's no t-shirt or reissue of the first album. They did a reunion in 2010, and unfortunately they still do new music. And when I say unfortunately, it's because every 80s metal band that comes out with new music try to be modern. And nobody wants a 80s metal band playing modern. The next movie feels so old school metal, probably because when I saw it the quality was pretty bad, you know, of the video, but still feels so good, and it's a Trick or Treat from 1986. I already featured this movie in 6 metal movies you should watch. Check the video if you want. And as I said in that video, not only this movie has one of the coolest villain ever, which is Sammy Kerr, and fun fact, Blackie from Wasp should have played Sammy Kerr. I don't know what happened, isn't important, but beside that, in this movie also we have some cameo. We have Gene Simmons, and we have also Ozzy, which played the part of the priest. But the movie wouldn't be this cool if it wasn't for its soundtrack. Watch also the movie because it shows you a lot of, you know, crazy good albums in that. But the soundtrack, dude, the soundtrack was composed by a band called Fastway. Fastway was the band of the ex-guitarist of Motorhead, Fast Eddie Clarke. The soundtrack, as I said, is amazing, and not only you can hear it in the movie, but they also released that album as their 4th album 2 weeks after the release of the movie for Halloween. It's so good, guys. It's so freaking good. Next one, fellas, is probably one of my favorite movies out there. I've got it in probably all the version possible. And it's Friday Night, obviously the one from 85. Let's forget the remake. Let's... Dude, this movie. OMG. I will not talk about the movie because I will spend then too much time. I will probably talk about it in my horror channels, BT Horror, if you're curious. I never upload for now because I'm concentrated on this one, but I will, so follow, please, follow. Anyways, the soundtrack of this movie is great all around. Not just for the metal track that is in it, but also the synth songs, the calm songs, the 80s pop song or whatever. It's just pure joy. But I know what you want to know because you are people that piss and poop metal all day long. So what you want to know is which one is the metal track. Well, the track is You Can't Hide from the Beast Inside by Autograph. You can't run from the beast inside of you. Every time I listen to this song I have chills. This song was written specifically for the album, movie, not album. It's not available in any of their album, it's not available on Spotify, and it's such a shame because in my opinion is the best Autograph song ever. The song is based obviously on the movie, and it's great because in this part in the movie they are in this disco, and then the song starts, and I remember I was just like, what the hell is this? This is so beautiful. And you wanna know something? That song there, that specific song, is the reason why I started Vision, my 80s metal band. And that song was a real huge inspiration for me for 6049, the first song of Vision. If it wasn't for that song, I will never start my 80s project. Amazing song, amazing movie, watch it. We are back in 1988. A lot of great horror movies at the end of the 80s, right? How we fucked up then with the 90s, I don't fucking know, but whatever. End of the 80s, and we have Return of the Living Dead Part 2. A sequel, a remake, a reboot, a little bit of everything. And have you ever heard the main theme of Return of the Living Dead? What you say? No? Okay. I'll let you hear it right now. Re-recorded with some more guitars for the part 2. Dude, that theme is legendary. Anyways, it's not the best sequel ever. The soundtrack though has a great song. We have Alone in the Night by Leatherwolf. Such a great song, such a great song. Then we have 2 songs from Anthrax. I don't know what thrash metal fits here, but hey, better than having rap music, right? And the songs are I'm the Man and ADI, Horror of It All. And to finish, another classic called Flesh by Flesh by Joe Lamont. That one is my favorite of the 3. You can hear this one also in the part of the movie when they are in the car running away from the zombies. Don't remember if the other ones plays in the movies. I need to rewatch it, but yeah, great soundtrack. 2 years before 1986, dudes, we welcome Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. This movie, I remember buying it in a store, CTR TV, cold outside, popcorn, and enjoying this in my little bedroom. This one here is actually one of my favorites from the saga, and we have not 1, not 2, but 3 songs of the Godfather himself, Alice Cooper. We have Hard Rock Summer, we have Teenage Frankenstein, and the ones that everybody knows out there, He's Back, the man behind the mask. And that video is so good! You're with your baby, and you're parked alone. And when I see that stage, I'm like, why other bands doesn't have that stage anymore? It was so freaking cool, dude. I think Alice is the only one that still does these stages. The next movie, guys, is one of these movies that it's really weird. I will say that it's so bad that it's so good in being bad, because that's the reaction I have every time I see it. And the movie is Demons, 1985. I think it's a movie that you should see once in a lifetime. I saw it again recently and I forced the Norwegian to watch it. And after we finished it, she was like, what the hell I just watched? But when I asked her, did you hate it? Did you like it? She's like, no, I didn't like it, but it still kept me watching it, so it's really weird, okay? But what interests us is the soundtrack, and the soundtrack here is pretty amazing, and there's a lot of these songs playing during the movie. and we have Motley Crue, we have Saxon, Scorpions, Accept, and even if it's not metal, we have Billy Idol. Pretty respectable soundtrack. Oh, also we have Claudio Simonetti, which is the guy behind Goblin, who wrote also a lot of songs, and he wrote a lot of songs for many horror movies, and they're amazing. And last one, to not make this video last forever, is from 1989. What a great year was 1989, guys. I think was one of the best ever, actually. And not because I am born 1981, but because I am born 1981. What your life would have been without me? So this one was directed by Wes Craven, who also created one of the best villains ever, Freddy Krueger. I mean, who don't like Freddy Krueger? Shocker, 1989. And it's pretty a weird movie with a lot of weird stuff, but it's a classic, I love it, and you should watch it. I don't know if we have some other cameos in the video, but we have Kane Roberts, which was the guitarist in Alice Cooper through his heavy metal time in the 80s. And the soundtrack in this one is pretty wild. We have Iggy Pop, we have Megadeth, Bonfire, Dead On, Dangerous Toys, Saraya, Voodoo X, and, this is cool, the Dudes of Rot, which was a super group, I think, created for this movie, made by Ponce Staley, Tommy Lee on drums, Vivian Campbell from Dio, Rudy Sarzo from Whitesnake on bass, and the song that they did, holy shit, it's so freaking good. Guys, imagine I've lived an era where metal music was on top of the world and used in mainstream horror movies. And I know that a lot of you that follow me are older enough to have lived the 80s, so you probably agree on me even if I didn't unfortunately live the 80s. Well, this is all, my friends. Have a nice day. I will see you in the next one. Cheers!
Satan.